About an hour outside of the North Carolinian state capital, Southern National Raceway hosts the Gaslight Racing League's late model stock season opener. Almost a full crowd here getting ready to watch some excellent racing. And good evening, race fans, and welcome to the Gaslight Racing League, brought to you by the Green Flag Racing Network. My name is Chris Rosca, calling Grace alongside, as Robert McKay is unable to make it to tonight's event. And what a beautiful night for racing, and what an excellent track to start the season. Tyler Muller puts his late model stock Honda on pole. Brandon Elvis starting second. Pena Zeems making the second row. Murphy, Vallarta, Pittman, Cash, Hadenbach, Holleran, Pamatat, and Thompson round out the top 12. Absolutely, as the drivers start to make their way around this track behind that iRacing pace car. See if we can get nice. There we go. Nice overarching view of the racetrack. 100 laps to decide tonight's season opener. A small 4/10 of a mile short track. Definitely ready for some action. Colin, take us around a lap here at Southern National. As the pace car pulls off, the green flag is out. We're underway here from Southern National. Brandon Elvis around the outside, looking to get the lead, but Tyler Murray able to hold on to the bottom. And we're wrecking in the back. That 7-Eleven car upside down. Ken Zeems upside down. Uh, just a slight bump from the 90, gets loose, and around he goes. And that 7-Eleven car going upside down. That's the 7-Eleven of Juan Vallarta that went upside down. That was the 0-4 of Caleb Johnson. But right on board with this, just contact and up and over. Yeah, very gentle. Let's go with gentle. As we're already double filed, pace car pulls off. Caution number 1 in the books. The green flag is back out. Muller and Elvis back at it for the front row. A side-by-side battle for second, Elvis and Pena. These two Pena went at it a week ago in the season opener. He finished fairly high up. That's someone coming off a pit road, presumably from that first wreck crash. as we single file out, coming to lap 10 of 100. Battle for second heating up. Pena trying to get second away. Let's ride on board.
To me, it looks like that 54 car is just slightly better on the exit. So he's able to pull away down the straightaways.
Everyone hitting the outside wall there.
Hey, they paid for the whole track, they're going to use the whole track.
Elvis looking for the lead.
I just can't get there. Really clean racing so far after that first incident that we had there.
Absolutely. Back in the pack. Drew Holleran and Pamatat in that 97 going at it. Here comes that 69 of Cash looking to throw his hat in the ring. Battle for sixth. With this battle for the lead heating up. Elvis back to the inside.
Side by side into turn one.
He's there side by side going into three. Elvis with the preferred line, but Muller able to run around the outside.
Making that outside lane work here at Southern National. I've seen that happen before. If once the track starts to rubber in, you can kind of run just a little bit higher than that bottom lane and get slightly better exits down the straightaways here, which our leader is using that to his advantage right now to keep the gap pretty steady between him and the 54.
Pena, Murphy, Pittman all under this blanket. So if any one of these front four mess up, you have someone on your rear bumper ready to capitalize. How does that change how you drive, knowing you have someone right in your mirror?
Well, it's either you look at the guy in front of you or you look at the guy behind you. And sometimes, if you're not looking in front of you, you're going to run into the guy in front of you. We don't want that happening.
That's one way to cause an accident. Run into the guy in front of you, worried you're going to get run over by yourself. 22 laps in, coming to 23 down here from Southern National, almost a quarter way in. Only one caution in the books. It's been relatively clean so far. Pittman trying to take fourth away from the 29 of Zach Murphy.
Bunch of cars into the outside wall there again. Just those little scrapes aren't going to do much, but if you get a little bit too much heavy contact there on your right front, you might get a bit of wheel damage, which is going to hurt your car here throughout the rest of the run. But still, we are single file, and again, it's clean racing. Ever since that first lap break, everyone has strung out and is battling cleanly.
Everyone's been right on top of each other as well, so it's not like it's been getting super strung out and there's no room for like people to wreck. Everyone's still right on top of each other. There's still plenty of room to wreck, but everyone giving themselves room to be able to do stuff. And
that 54 of Elvis is, I think, finding a little bit extra pace in his car, because he's been right on the back bumper of our leader the last couple laps. He just can't get around him right now.
He's right on board.
Loose there off of turn 4.
Brandon Elvis, you're looking at the rear bumper. Tyler Muller, your race leader. Brandon Elvis sitting second right now.
Look on the inside coming into turn 1 here. Again, as we saw earlier, that 78 is having the run off the corner. He's actually loose there out of turn 2. Still side by side for your lead here.
Side by side for the lead, and Pena right there to capitalize, as well as Zach Murphy in that 29. Looking to make this a 4-car battle. Here's the 08 of Pittman as 5th. This battle heating up. 31 laps in the books, or 30 laps in the books, working lap 31 right now. Muller in the lead this whole time, but he hasn't had that easy. Here comes the 54 of Brandon Elvis. 50 of Tristan Pena right behind. As we look from atop the press box, you can see just how close these drivers are. And you can see just how small this track is as well.
That's a good point. We might see, heavy contact there on the outside wall for the 50, and the 54 was also loose off the corner. Side by side down the front stretch here. Just by a nose, the 78 is going to lead that lap, but they're still side by side here. What I was going to say is, with the nature of how short this track is, we might run into lap traffic within the next few laps.
Absolutely, with Juan Villarta being the one that flipped on lap 1, Ken Zeems being involved in that wreck as well. How much damage do they have, and how much is that slowing their car down? Muller able to keep the lead for now, but now Elvis looking in his mirror. Here comes Pena.
Stringing out single file again. It's just every time someone gets a run, they just can't complete it. It's just that close to getting the pass done. But as we see here, the order really hasn't changed for the last few laps, as everyone's still trying just to find that little bit of extra speed to get around the car in front of them.
Yeah, but you can't venture too far off the racing line, right? Because you have to be worried about the car behind you as well, because if you mess up trying to get a pass done, now all of a sudden you're losing a position. Elvis looking to the inside. He's there side by side for the lead into 1 and 2. Muller with the run off the outside. Not quite clear. Elvis still on the bottom. Who leads this lap? Elvis by a nose. Or not Elvis. Muller by a nose.
Still side by side, these two. Oh, there's contact there out of turn 3.
Into turn 3, Pena. Contact, and around goes Elvis.
Oh, Elvis is around.
And caution number 2 comes out.
Contact between our two front runners sends 54 around in front of the field. Luckily, no one else caught up in that one.
Yeah, just slight contact from Pena to the back bumper Elvis, and around he goes. Just a simple bump and run gone wrong as everyone comes down pit road. Everyone wants service. Muller, Pena, Oxy all stay out. That 39 car jumping up to 3rd.
That's going to be interesting here, because seeing the racing so far, everyone on the same tires, it seemed that those, since everyone had the same grip, everyone was about the same, couldn't really pass, but these cars with new tires might just have that slight grip advantage to try to wrap that bottom or even wrap the outside and see if they can get a shot at the 78 here, who has been leading for quite a while in this race.
Yeah, Tyler Muller has led from the start, put that 78 on pole, has led every lap since.
I also want to bring attention here as we come through turn 1 under pacing. Look at all of the marbles there on the outside up where the 39's running right now. If you get out of the bottom 2 grooves, you're going to have a hell of a time trying to get that car around the corner, because it is full of marbles up there.
Yeah, not enough baking to justify running towards the top as the pace car comes off. And we're back underway here at Southern National. Caution number 2 in the books. Muller out to a lead. And now side by side.
There's a car in the wall. I'm pretty sure there was a car in the wall there on the front stretch. Indeed, we have a caution. I'm not sure who it was, but there was a car backwards right before we got into turn 1. Oh, it looks like it might have been the 54 again. Let's see, coming here.
Coming to the
out
green.
Of turn 4, out for the green.
Oh,
He's gonna get hooked by the 3.
Yeah, it looks
to the
like
inside wall.
3 goes low, tries to throw a block. Second another look. From the blimp. Yep, 3 goes low, and there goes 54 down trying to throw a block.
Yep. That is
And
on the 54 there for turning down on the bumper of the 3. Honestly,
hard
there,
in the
I'm not
inside
sure
wall.
if maybe Elvis spun his tires on the restart or if he just didn't get it as good as a jump as the car behind. But there was a decent gap between him and the car in front there on the restart, so that kind of transpired into him getting spun out there.
Yeah, not the launch he wanted. And just falls back a little, just falls back and tries to throw a block, trying to find his position. And what can you do at that point? Just around you go.
Anita Muller still your leader here, coming to what would be completing lap 48 until lap 49. Restart with on lap number 50, your halfway point here at Southern National.
3 cautions in the books already. And half the race left to go. Pace car makes that left-hand turn. And the green flag is back out. We're underway. And what a jump by the 39 of Tyler Oxy. He leads.
Amazing start there, off way out in front into turn 2 there. Or no, that would have been turn 1, sorry. But out of turn 3, the
Here
78
comes-
was already catching, and we are back side by side for the lead, and he's already back to the lead. Muller straight around the 39. 39 to his bumper, pushes him up the
78
track
up the
into the
track.
marbles.
3 wide for third. That's not going to work. 29 backs out. Side by side for third. Muller and Pena. Now 3 wide into turn 3. Pittman in the middle.
3 wide for second. Still almost 3 wide. Back to 2. We're getting a real hard race all of a sudden.
Everyone wants to get to the front. Everyone in the wall.
Everyone's in the
around
wall.
Goes Pena.
Oh, 50's around.
And the caution flies yet again.
Hard contact in the inside wall there. For that Whataburger machine. Let's see the replay here.
Just Pena
Going into
into
turn
the corner.
1.
Watch that 50 car. Slides up the track. Here comes the 29 of Murphy to the inside.
Wonder if there was contact here. So you see all the cars getting into the outside wall. Ah, right there it is.
And then contact from the 29 to finish the job. 3 cars.
Head on.
Yep. 3 cars, including the 50 of Tristan Pena, come down pit road. So you take a live look at that 50 machine on pit road. Ryan Pittman and that 08 comes to the lead, or cycles to the lead. There's that 29 of Zach Murphy. Caleb B. Johnson and that 04 machine ran well during the season opener, now sitting 3rd. Brandon Pamat 4th. Christopher Cash, your top 5.
We'll have to see here if cars in the back, who were just our leaders, we'll see if they still have any pace and if they can work their way through the field. The 50 machine's definitely going to have front end damage. You see he has rejoined the field there in the back. I'm not sure about the 78 though.
Yeah, that 50 car, Tristan Pena, just watched him go around under caution, but we're ready to go back underway. The green flag is back out. Ryan Pittman to the lead.
Good start for that inside line. Almost saying, wow, what a move by the 97. I'm not sure if he's losing or if he was just trying to get to the bottom there. Oh, we've contact in the back. 2 cars washed up the track. Everyone's still rolling. It was three of some. I'm not sure who the other car was. It was definitely the 3 car was involved. But once again, we are back to single file racing up front here.
Single file racing, that 08 of Ryan Pittman, your race leader. Cycled to the lead under the last caution, able to keep everyone behind himself. Here comes a hard-charging Zach Murphy. Caleb Johnson trying to threaten that top spot. And here comes Panat to the inside of Thompson. That 04
Contact. He's
almost.
going to get the spot.
That 04 almost goes around, able to keep it straight. We stay green.
I'm noticing something here about the front, the right front of that 04. He's definitely got damage from hitting the outside wall there. You can see the tires sticking out of the body. I wonder if that's affecting his car at all. But that 97 is charging forward right now.
Absolutely. Now only 2 cars between him and having the race lead. To work lap 64 of 100. Only about 4 or 5 cautions in tonight's event, but a lot of what we're seeing right here. Green flag racing, single file racing.
That's usually how the story goes here with these late model cars, is once everyone finds their groove, it gets single file, but once one person finds a little bit of extra speed out of their car, they're going to start trying to push their way to the front of the field.
Yep, Tyler Muller, you saw him.
Oh.
Cautions out, Tyler Oxy.
It's all smoke there. It's the 39 car.
I got word that Drew Halloran crashed here in the 3 car. What happened here? It just comes up. That would indeed be a crash.
I was wondering why I saw smoke there. When we panned the camera, our cameraman panned the camera to follow the cars, but it looks like the 3 came up the track, maybe not expecting the 39 to be there. I don't know. That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
See if maybe we can get an onboard with the 3.
Riding on board.
Let's see here.
It just goes up and looks like he just went up to prepare for the corner, not knowing the 39 was there.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting out of this one. Just unfortunate timing there.
Yep, Ryan Pittman, still your race leader. Zach Murphy in second. Pamatat in that 97 WeatherTech machine in third. Cash in fourth, and Rob Hottenbach up 4 spots in that camo 99 car. I'm surprised anyone can see that car.
What car are you talking about? I don't see any car on track. All right.
The camo jokes shall continue, but Brandon Elvis and Tyler Muller starting side by side.
You see, I see there on the front end. Well, the lack of a front end there on the 78 car Muller from earlier contact. But I see here we come to the restart zone. 08 with a great jump there in the bottom. 2x2 behind.
Pamatat and Murphy side by side for second.
3 wide out back.
3 wide
Still
in the back. Not 3 wide.
Oh,
2 cars around.
the 54 around. Big one.
Big one.
Crash here on the front stretch.
And that 39 car going for a wild ride.
I did look like the 39 car was about to go over the pit wall.
That's what I was looking at.
That was a big crash here on the front stretch.
See if we can get a ride on board from. Here's the 03. Where is it? Here it is. Look about right here.
There we go.
Riding on board Tyler Oxy.
See 3 wide in front there, banging doors.
Just
looks like one of those cases of pinballing. But wow, yeah, you see that car got up on the pit wall. But it looks like what led to that initial spin was see Muller there trying to look 3 wide on the inside. The 99 comes up and tags the 69. Muller tags the 54, and it's just calamity from that point.
On from there. What a spectacular wreck to bring out our next cautions. You see the ticker flip over. 26 laps to go here from Southern National. Ryan Pittman still out front. The Tyler Muller show is over. He's sitting back there in 5th, having been involved in that last wreck. And That 78 has seen better days.
See, the 50 of Penna in the Whataburger car is back up here into the top 5 after getting involved in an incident earlier. But I currently have my eye on that 97 WeatherTech machine who has driven his way through the field up to P2. Let's see what happens here on the restart.
Pace car pulls off. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway here from Southern National. A 97 car, Pamatat around the outside. Murphy on the inside, side by side for a second. Side by side through the field. Pittman still out front.
Still side by side going through turn 1 and 2 here per
Perno
second
round.
plays. Oh, and we got a spin. Oh!
Another big one. Elvis involved. That 3 of Drew Halloran and the 99 of Rob Hattenback also involved. Let's take another look.
I think Hattenback might have gotten away with that one. He might have stopped just in time, but let's see the replay here. See contact
39.
going into turn 2. Oh! Looks like... Yep, 99, no contact. Got away with that one. What I saw there was a chain reaction. One car got bumped, and then bumped into another car here. Let's watch it again. See 39 into the back of the 50, into corner entry.
Goes below.
And then is there on the inside. Contact
Hits.
again.
And then that gets the 50
Yep.
loose, and he washes up into the 54.
There
Those
it
two
is.
go spinning. And then just everyone on their pit exit. Oh, the 3 gets hit by the 69 trying to slow down for the wreck. That explains why the 3 got around.
I think the 3's also going to avoid contact here, just a spin. No damage, but front end on that car is already looking a little pointier than usual.
Absolutely. Pittman, Pamatat on the front row. 20 laps to go. You know what? Let's bring it out. Colin, who's your one to watch? I know you mentioned the 97 earlier in the race.
I'm still sticking with that WeatherTech machine up there. Seeing the way he's been able to drive through the field, and he's actually been able to use that outside lane here to his advantage. Keep the speed there down the straightaways. I think he has a chance at it today.
I'm going to have to go with that 78 of Tyler Murphy. Put that car on the pole. That car's damaged, but he's still up here in the top 4. 8 cars on the field. Green flag back in the air. Pamatat, Pittman going for the lead. Side by side for second.
Looks like Murphy's going to actually get the spot here.
But here comes
Over
Muller in that damaged
Pamatat,
car
but
to the inside.
Muller still has speed out of that car.
I don't know how. He has no front bumper.
It's weight saving. See, Muller and Pamatat side by side here down the front stretch. Beating and banging their doors. That 78 still has pace, even with the car looking like that.
Yeah, still side by side, but Colin, I do believe I have to warn you. I think I just cursed the 78.
Yeah, I think I cursed my driver too. Good old case commentator's curse.
In all of my races as a broadcaster, my one to watch has never won.
Uh-oh. Well, we're back single file here, but you see, your two leaders have created quite a gap here between the battle of Muller and Pamatat.
This is the battle for
I don't know
third.
if it-
This is the most
Whoa!
intense battle. Pamatat gets loose, and here comes the 04. Thompson trying to say hello.
See that 54 car's back up here. He still got speed out of that thing.
Here comes Brandon Elvis as well, dominant over in the Grease Monkey Racing Series, and now trying to make a name for himself over here in the Gaslight Racing Series.
It's a battle here for third through, what is that, 6th? Trying to battle it out, but oh, heavy contact there for the 04. You see the damage on the front end of that car already. Pamatat to the
10 laps
inside,
to
he's
go.
loose.
Side by side, 10 laps to go here from Southern National.
This is the battle to watch right here. Battle for fourth. It's heating up.
And we're right on board.
On board here with the 04 of Caleb Thompson trying to get around that WeatherTech machine in front of him. You see way up there, the 2 leaders just slightly further ahead. On
Looking
board
back.
here is the rear bumper, Tyler
Looking back.
Muller.
You can see just how close these drivers all are.
Still, the Pittman and Murphy show up front right now.
I would kill him
There's those
press
two.
box. You see the giant battle for fourth, but you see the gap to the leaders as well. Coming to 5 laps to go. Pittman still out front. Murphy trying to chase him down, but here's the battle to watch. Battle for third. Pamatat looking to the inside, nothing there. Now to the rear bumper of Muller, 4 to go.
Pamatat lucky on the inside there on entry, just cannot get the move done. It's still, this battle for third is the closest battle we have on track right now. All of these cars under a blanket trying to fight for that last spot on the podium. 3 laps to go.
Pittman still out front, having a healthy 0.4 of a second lead over Murphy. But here's the battle to watch. Battle for third, Muller, Pamatat, nose to tail. The bumper has been used multiple times between these two. And one of them missing a bumper entirely, still able to keep that car moving at such a speed as the white flag is out. Pamatat has 2 more corners to try and make a move. As
See, looking on the
comes
inside
off
here.
of turn 4, Pittman wins, Murphy second, battle for third, Muller gets it.
And Muller's gonna keep that spot. What a battle there in those last few laps there for that P3 spot. Muller, without a front bumper, keep in mind, was able to drive that car back from the back of the pack and finish third. What a race.
Ryan Pittman able to get the race win, Zach Murphy second, and Tyler Muller with that insane battle between himself, Pamatat, Thompson, all the way down to Elvis, able to keep that third place. Hattenback 7th, Pena 8th, Cash Halloran, Villarta, Zeems, and Tyler Oxy rounding out your field. What a race here from Southern National, and now I see why they made this race the season opener.
Yeah, it's battling throughout the entire field there. Even from the start of the green flag, there was battling throughout the entire field. 3 wide, 2 wide. People getting sideways, into the wall, contact. Just very eventful race here.
Absolutely, as we get ready for some race interviews. But what a race from Southern National, and is this the kind of racing that this track produces?
Oh, 100%. There's always a good show put on here with these late models. Especially here. This is one of those good tracks where the field stays close together and there's always battling. I can't say enough. What a good race put on tonight. Not too many cautions, not a lot of super rough driving, just using the bumper when you need to.
Yeah, absolutely. And those couple wrecks we did see, a lot of spectacular wrecks, mostly drivers just making mistakes, and that's what you want to see in racing, is just drivers making mistakes. Nothing ill-harmed between drivers, and man, these drivers put on a show tonight. We get some technical difficulties done. Here they come in. Tyler Muller, put your car on the pole, able to drive it back to a third place finish. Talk us through what you saw in the cockpit of that 78 car.
we started off pretty fast, and then everything went wrong after like lap 40. I don't really know what happened, except the 39 ran into me about 28 times. And then after, I don't know how, but I ended up in the back. I think I pitted. And then the 39 caused me to wreck again. Lost my front bumper, got left front damage. Then I was starting to battle my way up, and another big wreck happened, and I was right in the middle of it, of course. And then I don't really know. Car sucked at the end, but it was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun for us to watch that car looking ready for the junkyard. You think there's any salvageable parts on that car? Do you think it's straight to the wood chipper for it?
Oh, well, I'm going to send the rear bumper to the 39 since he loved it so much.
Yeah, great battles all around this race. Any last words you want to say?
Yeah, congrats to Ryan on winning. That was a lot of fun. He definitely deserved it. Survived and raced his way up there and looked really good doing it.
Absolutely. Tyler, you have yourself a good night. Go celebrate. You're into this third place.
Thank you.
Zach Murphy started fifth, finished second. Only one car between you and the win. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, pretty happy about the run tonight. Obviously, would have liked to get one more position, but yeah, Ryan was definitely the car to beat there in the long run and followed up on his win from last week. So congrats to him, and yeah, happy to bring it home second to start the year.
Absolutely excellent way to start the season with a second place finish. It definitely puts you in a favorable spot to try and go for the points lead next week. Or are you still focused on celebrating this week?
Oh yeah, we'll celebrate this one, but I mean, obviously, always going for the victories. I'm not sure where we go next week, but yeah, looking forward to racing with this group of guys, and yeah, hopefully we can put together a few good runs and come out on top in the point standings at the end.
Absolutely. And Zach, you watched Ryan drive away from you at the last stint. How you saw him drive away? Were you just trying to copy his moves, trying to make sure he didn't get too far away, or were you searching around trying to get some speed, trying to see if you could do anything to gain some sort of ground on him?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of had the line I preferred, but obviously as he was pulling away, I was trying a couple different things, trying to enter a little higher and see if I could arc it down. But yeah, in the end, he has this place figured out pretty well. So just kind of following his tracks and trying to learn something.
Absolutely. Go celebrate your second place finish, Zach, and good luck
Thanks,
next
guys.
week.
Yep, we'll catch you next week.
Ryan Pittman.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What a drive to win this race.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. That was I love Southern Nashville. I'm only about 50 miles from this place, so I've been here quite a few times. Thanksgiving Classic every year. It's a great little racetrack for sure.
So not only did you just come here and dominate the second half of the race, but it's also a home track for you. So in front of your home crowd, that's got to mean something a little bit more than just a regular race win.
Yeah, it's at least the home track on the sim, I guess you could say. My true home track is about 5 miles away from where I live, Wake County Speedway. I think I mentioned last week I've been working there as a AP announcer for the last 2 years, and it's been my life ever since I was a little kid. So, but Southern Nashville, I just always had a pretty good feel for it. I saw Tyler talking about how he was driving it a little bit. I usually try to actually I think I enter straighter than just about anybody getting into the corner, which is a little different than a lot of people tend to drive, I think. And for whatever reason, that seems to work out for me. Get it right there on the bottom line. There's just a little bit extra grip right there at the paint. So
Yeah, what a drive from you. Able to get the race win tonight. And I believe getting the points lead as well. Are you going to try and go 2 in a row next week? Because we head north towards South Boston Speedway for round number
yeah,
2.
South Boston is a great little racetrack too. So I look forward to that. maybe be a little bit easier to pass there. We'll just have to see. It's also pretty tight. It's a bull ring. Things can happen in a hurry. So, yeah, I'll be back for sure. This is a great little league. Guys up front really raced each other pretty well. Zach raced me well, raced me clean. So look forward to getting back at it next week.
Any last words before we let you go and celebrate win number 1 of the season?
Yeah, as always, shout out to Southern E Motorsports. Been racing with them since I've been on the sim. Then also, as I usually say, support your local short tracks. Like I said, I tried to do my part and volunteer at mine. So every little thing you can do, it goes a long way. Just went to Fayetteville Motor Speedway last week um, to support them and what's going to be their last season. I'm going to try to go to Rockfish by the end of the season. They're also going to be having their last season here in 2025 at the end of November. So you never know what's going to happen to your short tracks. You're not going to miss it until it's gone, and then you're going to wonder what you did, what you could have done differently. So, like I said, go out and see some great racing, best racing on earth. Love local short tracks. It's where the passion is for sure.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ryan, and go celebrate your win. You deserve this one.
All right, buddy. Take care.
What a race here from Southern Nationals. Ryan Pittman gets ready to do his celebratory donuts. Colin, thoughts on the race?
I mean, just all around, the racing was clean, wasn't super aggressive. Aggressive only when needed, and just in general, it was a good race here put on. I'm looking forward to next week. Obviously, slightly smaller track. It's more of a bull ring track, so we might see a little more calamity there next week. But I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Thank you all for tuning in to the Gaslight Racing League series opener here from Southern National Raceway. Tune in tomorrow as the Burnt Rubber Racing Cup Series takes on Phoenix Raceway for race number 4 of that series.